So for my project, I chose to do a piece of artwork that was called Diary, December 12th, 1941, and it's by Roger Shimomura. So this is the painting itself. So what I'm going to cover throughout this is kind of the backstory of Roger Shimomura's life, talk about the painting a little bit, and then close out talking about the background of the painting and kind of how it relates to what was going on at the times. So Roger Shimomura, his grandparents came from Asia in the early 1900s to come to America. From there, they kind of dealt with like being in prison camps in and out and different stuff like that. But in 1939, Roger himself was born in Seattle, and he was placed in an imprisonment camp as well as family was. He had a sister that got meningitis while in the prison camp and actually passed away at the age of 2. Her name was Carolyn. As Roger got older, he focused on art as well as wanting to become a teacher. And in 1969, he became a professor at the University of Kansas, and he worked with a lot of the performance arts people. And he taught all the way until 2004. And after that, he retired. And I think he just focuses on art these days. The painting itself, so it's called Diary, December 12th, 1941. We'll kind of talk about after the slide why it got its name. But it was finished in 1980. It is a 50.25 inch by 60 inch acrylic painting. So kind of about the painting, it's a young Asian lady in her kimono, kind of in a little room that she's got rice mats, she's got her school stuff, and the depiction of this was supposed to be that this is the imprisonment cell. That's why it's a small room, and she's sitting there stuck, just looking out. And it's supposed to depict all the Asian Americans that were put in prison camps at a young age. And if you see right there, you can see Superman or some depiction of a superhero. And I think that she is being depicted as a superhero because Roger looked up to his grandma and he thought she was very brave for what she was willing to do, coming to a new country at a young age, especially in a bad time of the early 1900s. So the backstory of this, Pearl Harbor was bombed on December 7th, 1941. And after that happened, Asian Americans got their accounts frozen, their bank accounts. And on December 12th, Franklin Roosevelt came out and announced that Asian Americans will only be able to pull $100 a month out from their account. And this was deemed a national security threat. Asian Americans were, and that's why they did it. A lot of the Asian Americans kind of understood where they were coming from, but they were also very upset because they felt that they had gotten their back turned on a country that they had been living in and were full-time citizens. And after one thing happens, then they basically got cut off for a little period. And then so this was all kept track of, and again, the title comes from Roger's grandma always kept diaries. Throughout her whole life, she would document what was going on in her diaries, and she had 56 throughout her life. And today, there's only 37 that remain because a large majority of them got burned, actually. Yeah, I think that pretty much closes everything out about the painting Diary, December 12th, 1941. By Roger Shimomura.